So I went up to Big Bear, and we don't ski or anything. We just like to go places that other people think are cool and drink there. So we went up there and drank, and we had a blast. And then, holy shit, I woke up, the next morning. Everybody was too wasted to drive. So I drove my buddy Dirty Steve's station wagon, this big shit brown station wagon, like from the 70s or 80s or something, all the way back to LA, and they slept in the car the whole time because they had partied till 7 or 8 a.m. But I had to be at work. So, whatever. So we get back to my house, and, it's just turned dark, and I turn to my buddies, and they look at me, and they're not waking up, man. I'm trying to wake them up. They got to drive their own car home. I don't want to just leave them hanging there. I was like, I got to wake you guys up. What do I do? So my buddy's sitting in the front seat, Dumb Tommy, he turns to me and he goes, hit a fucking mailbox, dude. That'll wake us up. And I don't believe in drinking and driving, so they weren't, whatever. And Dirty Steve in the back says, yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. So we took off down the street from my house, and we went up around the corner, and it's dark out and everything, and I come flying up through a yard, probably doing, I don't know, 45, 50 or something, half on the curb, half in the grass, and I hit one of those thin post mailboxes, like hit that thing doing like 45 miles per hour, man. And that fucking thing just went flying up over the station wagon and landed in the street behind us, and we drove on around the corner. Now both of them are up, and they're wide fucking awake, and they're like, hit another one, man, hit another one. So I was like, fuck. So I come down through somebody's yard, and I'm doing, I don't know, 35, 45, and I hit a mailbox and a bush and a couple of bushes, and took out these little bushes in the mailbox, gone. And then we pull back up to my house, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'll see you later. They're fucking wide awake now, and the guy turns to me and he goes, I'm going to hit your neighbor's mailbox. I'm going to hit your neighbor's mailbox. Fucking Dumb Tommy. And and I said, no, don't, because he's got this post that he's been trying to dig out of the ground that's been there forever from the old mailbox. And I know it looks like a thin post mailbox, but there's another post there. It'll fuck your car up. And so I start to turn to walk in the house, and he goes up through the yard, fucking hits my neighbor's mailbox, and you hear the two loudest bang, boom, boom. And then he just keeps on driving. He goes around the curb and up like a half mile away to the school, and he's on two rims. I didn't know it at the time, and he'd blown two tires on one side, and he's literally, it sounds like a train driving on concrete through the neighborhood. And my neighbor comes running out, and I'm just standing there, and he's like, holy shit, what the hell happened? I'm like, I don't know, man. I got dropped off up the street. And then I started walking down to the house, and then all of a sudden this car came and tried to hit me, and then just flew right up through your yard and hit your fucking mailbox. And he's like, holy shit, you okay? Whatever else. So in the meantime, I didn't know this. They had pulled into some school parking lot and assessed the damage. I could still hear him the whole fucking time. And then I hear the car turn around in the parking lot and start heading back towards us because he's on two fucking rims. Like a fucking train. And I'm standing there with my neighbor, man. And I've already had problems with him before. I'm too loud. I tried to fight him one night. Bad stuff. And I feel bad, and they come up around the corner right in front of my house, man, and sparks fly all up into the yards and shit, because he's got metal on fucking concrete, or whatever, asphalt. And then he turns straight into my driveway and hits the brakes and slides sideways, and freaking sparks fly up all around my fucking feet and my neighbor's feet. And my neighbor just turns and looks at me and shakes his fucking head and walks inside. That little fucking pole had torn two tires off his fucking car and knocked a hole in the gas tank, and they didn't know what to do because they only had one spare, so they thought it was worth the risk to drive back up to my house after they fucking did that at just after dark. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. You gotta be smarter about shit.